While the United States pretends to pursue diplomacy with Iran in West Asia and poses as being disinterested in its own proxy war it engineered in Ukraine against Russia in Europe, the United States is actually advancing both of these conflicts toward greater confrontation and attempting to further undermine both targeted nations, Russia and Iran. And ultimately, this is all part of a much wider war the US is still very much waging and escalating against multipolarism in general. Now, in the headline, I'm talking about extending Russia strategy. And that is in reference to this 2019 RAND Corporation paper that I've referenced hundreds of times by now, extending Russia competing from advantageous ground. If you go to the table of contents, they have economic measures, geopolitical measures, ideological and informational measures, air and space measures, maritime measures, land and multi-domain measures. I want to focus on, obviously the economic measures are all about cutting off Russian energy exports. That's what it is primarily focused on. Sanctions on Russia, hindering petroleum exports. The U.S. is literally blowing up ships carrying Russian energy exports. Reduce natural gas exports and hinder pipeline expansion. The U.S. is literally using drones, drone attacks that it's attributing to Ukraine to strike at Russian energy storage and export facilities all across the country, deep inside Russian territory. And they've also literally blown up pipelines like the Nord Stream pipelines to hinder pipeline expansion. This is what the U.S. is doing. This is what they wrote down in 2019, and then this is exactly what they've been doing since. And they've been preparing for many years, even before this paper was published. Again, this is not the blueprint. This is a snapshot of the blueprint as of 2019. And of course, you read through these options, there is no doubt that this is what the U.S. is actually doing. People